Hi guys, it's Stuart back again for another video. And time for my second video of 2026. I was going to do a death battle ranking, but I kid you not. It was going to be ranking the 2024 and 2025 episodes, but that ended up being so long of a video. Like, I edited on my phone just because I got used to doing that for school projects, and now I just edit better on my phone. But it's too big for my phone, so I'm like, okay, until I can find a better way to do it, that's being set aside. But hey, we're here with a Death Battle reaction. I'm glad that I get to react to this one because even though I've seen a couple episodes of Bleach and only saw like a collab with Puzzles and Dragons for Yu Yu Hakusho, this match seems very interesting. Now I am aware this. I guess it's not the most unfair match, but it's very clear who's winning this one. But that's okay. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Like just the analysis segments to start. Just hearing Yusuke, but no, like, oh, that was great. If anyone knows the song that was used right at the beginning of Yusuke's analysis, then please comment that down below because I was trying to find it, but obviously when you don't know enough, it becomes tough to find stuff. So, you know. But yeah, so I won't waste too much time. I want to get into this as soon as possible. Um, One last announcement, just that, yeah, I have a Discord for this channel. For now, you can find it on my channel page. It's one of the links. Though I am trying to make dedicated videos to join the Discord, to which then all the links will be moved over to that. Um, just so I can filter. That's all. But yeah, so and on there you'll see my predictions, which are like awful, awful predictions for what this year is going to be. I say awful because I'm not getting much right. Besides what's confirmed. Anyways, focus. So we're here, Ichigo versus Yusuke. Yeah, Ichigo's winning this one. Just from a power standpoint, which a lot of people wanted to discuss right out the gate. Um, I can tell they're trying to be like, oh, Yusuke, da 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 da, and they are very much like the highest I think they gave was star level. Then they kept using the word world because in fiction, like a lot of people are like, oh, world means planet. It can, but sometimes world in fiction could mean galaxy, a universe, whatever. Though it is typically a planet. Um, but a nice way to make people think, oh, is it more? Is it more? Is it less? Who knows? But more or less, that sounds planetary at best. And Ichigo, yeah, having universal breaking time and space, like, yeah, that's decently higher than anything Yusuke is going to put out. Though they both have counters to little things. Like I do believe Yusuke, he won't at least he'll be able to see Ichigo. Though Ichigo does have a form that can bypass super senses, so maybe that'll do something. I'm just noticing that there's a lot of counters that both of them have for things. Like both of them can enhance their own attacks to try to keep up for a time, but also it's like Ichigo, if Ichigo had like one or two forms, maybe this would be closer. But he just has so much going for him that I believe it's just the fact that he can keep getting stronger, while Yusuke pretty much just has that one demon form that he can go into. Um, and then and as I said, they're both fairly even when it comes to counters, but it is leaning where Ichigo has ways to counter a counter, just being invisible even if you have super senses, being able to use all of his attacks to defend and attack at the same time. Uh, and then one thing that's fairly consistent is obviously sword beats hands. So just saying. Um, though I will say Yusuke at least won't get crushed by just the power of Ichigo's aura, essentially, because he's dealt with foes like that before. At least that's what I'm hearing. For speed, I'd say Ichigo's faster. Oh, much so. Even if they were even in base, again, just having more forms means there's more multipliers to be had, and thus faster speeds can be found. So yeah, I think the Bleach fans are finally going to be happy getting Ichigo winning this one. And I might riot with you if he doesn't. Let's just get into it. Okay, so it turns out that I took so long doing my prediction, the episode actually ended. So, now we're here. Okay. They walk in, they're gonna sense each other. Hollow, demon, whatever.
That's a demon. That's a hollow.
Or, and we have sprites back, so that's pretty... Oh, okay, just jump out. Let's get there. Don't wanna miss too much dialogue. Oh, this music! Solid. Yeah, we're just jumping through everything that's on the screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Bam. Nice use. Nice use. Okay. Wow, was that only the start? Yeah, dude. Nice. Nice. Ah. Oh.
That's not all
Wow. We're just jumping into the action. I guess Ichigo does have a lot that he has to go through, so I guess speeding this up would be good.
Reckless idiot!
Reckless idiot.
What a babe! Little demon energy got you scared. Nah.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Bam. Bam.
Yetsuga!
Tensho!
Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Ah! Oh, and if that's something he hasn't done, that's
Give in
another
to me,
thing to do.
Let's devour him together.
No way you're already going to
Hell no! This is my fight, jackass!
Okay.
Just
okay.
hold me back!
But to say, there's rules here. If you're going to your final form, you're probably going to have.
Rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
Let's do it. Like old times.
On! Cut!
Like, it's a mix of hand-drawn and sprite. It is beautiful. Nice, nice.
Is that the best you can do? I can go even faster if you'd like.
Oh.
Hell yeah! Bring it on, asshole!
Yes.
I'll kill you even if it kills me! I'm putting it all on the line!
That was wrong.
You better do the same!
It'd be funny if you spoke with self-responsibility than you spell power to
Screw that!
Okay. Oh, are we in hollow? Alright. I think. Maybe? Or the next one? Oh.
Give me a freaking break.
Sorry, dude.
On the other side.
KO!
What?
Think the afterlife offers frequent flyer miles?
There's a lot to cover here, so let's break this down into 4 chapters, starting with their abilities.
Yusuke could see Ichigo no problem.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
resist auras like Taguro's that are similar
Yeah,
to
that's what I was
Reiatsu.
thinking.
So
what I was
Ichigo
thinking.
couldn't cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoki. Ichigo, however, had more varied powers, a better healing factor, greater stamina given
That's
his
what I was
months of
thinking.
Dangai training.
And all those swords.
That
He
felt
just had
really
way more
fast.
abilities to play with.
Likewise,
also
speed
you'd be like,
was a
time
fairly
for
easy
the-
call.
time for the
Yusuke
big
could react to lightning early
transformation.
on, and obviously got much faster over time. Looking at this blast from his clash with
Does the demon
Yomi,
form
it
not need
erupted
the long
upwards
hair?
at
That's what I was
57%
waiting
the speed of light.
But
If it doesn't
Ichigo was
defend-
faster
okay,
than light from the start, and he's gotten faster
Alright.
too. He couldn't
Yeah, he
even
has
see
gone faster.
Byakuya
Oh,
at
on
first,
speed?
but blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's
Yeah,
got
fair enough.
tons of training and power-ups since then.
The Soul King Shockwave, for example, expanded across the realms at thousands of times light speed, and
Yeah.
Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak
that
that
is
utilized the
much
same
faster
power.
than anything
So,
you can
Ichigo
Ichigo's
takes
taking
speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes faster and more varied than him,
Fair
so it's
point.
extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
Okay.
This is kind of both their things. Ichigo has
Yeah.
styled on guys with
So I've
centuries
heard.
of training and has over a decade of experience as a Shinigami. He's pretty good at figuring out
Yeah.
new weapons and styles.
Meanwhile,
that's fair.
Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with exceptional hand-to-hand. He's good enough to match
course.
Kabano, who mastered every martial art. Ichigo's decent at hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same way.
Okay.
So both had their
I do
strong
partially
suits with
disagree
advantages on each
that
side.
just being
It's
someone
fair
with
to call
multiple
this
martial
one
arts
a
beats
draw.
century.
Leaving
Okay,
only
yeah,
the
draw.
biggest winning factor, which could have superseded all
It's gonna be
other
power?
advantages.
I didn't see all those.
Could have superseded all other advantages. Power.
Between Sensui, Genkai, and Enma, Yusuke could definitely destroy the planet. Examining
Yes.
his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT, which
Yeah,
is
pretty good.
crazy.
Similarly,
But-
mid-series Ichigo could shake Huecomundo,
Yeah, mid-series.
tear through hell, and block attacks that could destroy the
Mid-series.
Soul Society. But at his peak,
Yeah.
he beat Yuhabak, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just one.
To be
Yeah, I
fair,
think so.
Yusuke also beat Yakumo, who could threaten 2 realms at the same time. Pretty close to Yuhabak's threatening 3.
And Yusuke
Yeah.
far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and
All
Sensui
right.
alone was 10 times. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's limit.
Fortunately for Ichigo, it's not. Yuhabak was
Oh,
also
no,
going to
it's not.
destroy the Garganta, which has at least 29
Yeah.
pocket dimensions inside it.
Each
Oh my
containing at
gosh.
least a planet and star, much larger than Yusuke's planet-sized
Oh.
worlds. Plus, Ichigo matched Yuhabak in True Shikai, without his additional boost from Half Hollow and
Let
True
the power
Bankai.
skills have fun
As
with
always
that
with
one.
Death Battle, there's arguments
Jeez.
either way. But the way we see it, even being generous with Yusuke's power and
Yeah.
conservative with Ichigo's, the gap was just too big, giving Ichigo the final edge. Sorry if
Yeah.
things got messy, but that's just how Ichi goes.
The winner is Ichigo
All right, next
Kurosaki.
time, let it be lose versus
Next
win.
time on
Or
Death
one of the
Battle.
confirmed matches. Sorry, I'm not. This is 3D?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
No
Thanks for watching.
way.
Death Battle is back, and so is our new tabletop.
No. Yo, that is crazy, my dude. I was literally just watching the fan battle like last year. Like, come on. Wow. Okay, this has to be because of the news we got for Double Artemis. Correct? I think they said this is his last year. And because of that, I guess they're sending him off with Cell. Or at least just saying their goodbyes and all that. Cell versus Metal Sonic. Okay. I just realized, technically this is Metal Sonic's 4th appearance. Think about it. Eggman versus Wily, then there's Metal Sonic versus Zero, Bowser versus Eggman, and now this one. Okay. Okay, I like this, actually. I like this. People probably would know if they watch my channel that, like, when it comes to, like, the long-running anime, I started watching anime when they already were far too deep, and so it's overwhelming. I don't really watch anything that is too long, but I try. So I'm aware of Dragon Ball media, but I haven't really sat down and watched every single episode. It was more like, let's go clip by clip until we figure this out. So yeah, definitely fun to see Cell is going to be brought here. Okay. See, I don't want to say something and then look stupid. Just because, again, I haven't seen much more of Dragon Ball than just the clips I see on YouTube Shorts. But I love the Sonic games and Metal Sonic. Just my favorite on Eggman's team. I mean, what's to hate? Also, like, the freaking... Oh, it is going to be fun. Okay, I need to calm down and speak proper. With just how much he did in the last episode, which that was 2 years ago. Not even 2 years ago. Wait, and now it's all focused on him. That is crazy. We have potential here. We do. Now, as for the matchup that we just got, and it's funny because I was thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, imagine we had another anime character coming up right after this. But hey, still not an episode I predicted. But hey, it's fine, it's fine. Honestly, I'll take it. But yeah, I thought Ichigo versus Yusuke was pretty cool. Though maybe it's my lack of knowledge on Yusuke that made me feel this was too fast, or maybe it truly was. Wow, really? Cause yeah, I'm thinking, okay, Yusuke, you're gonna go into your final form with the long hair and everything. And then he died, and I'm like, wait, that's it? No, it was great though. The music, phenomenal. And the fact that it looked like an anime. It looked like an anime, but it was sprites. It takes a lot of time and effort to do it, and I can see why we didn't have any sprite episodes for the exception of Ghost Rider and Spawn last year, because this was nice. This was good. This was a sprite animation that made me go like, oh crap, they're in sprites. I wouldn't have guessed. So no, that's incredible. Good on them. So yeah, I mean, I haven't done this in a while, but I do want to make like a small ABA prediction. Obviously, I don't know everything, but I don't know. Maybe just some fun here. Depending on what's given, I'm going with Cell wins the next episode. And yeah. But no, that was a very interesting and very fun episode. Lots of music I need to find. And it actually sold me on wanting to watch Bleach. So, yeah, I won't go too deep, but like I'm trying to watch as much anime as I can right now because I got big things coming up. So okay, this episode's made it where besides like the 12 episode series that I've been watching, Bleach will be on my list. So yeah, that was incredible. Way to go, Death Battle. If it sounds like I don't appreciate this as much, it's just because I'm like, that was really quick. But whatever, maybe it's just my perspective. So I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see Stu in the next video. I don't know what that's going to be, but yeah.